Yo, 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 what is good? This is Egyptian Imran, aka EI, back here with another video. So today, we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna be talking shit like this one right here, ascending. Okay, so ascending, it's just been on my mind lately, and I've been kind of paying attention to my evolution in consciousness. It's like this in a time where everything is like really it just don't make sense. Things are like all over the place. One person is saying this, another person is saying that. Now you got all these different opinions from the outside world. You got all these different like channels of information coming in, whether it's through the shit you watch on TV, or it's through the music you listen to, or it's through the politics you're paying attention to, or it's the news you're watching, even the fake news. Whatever it is you're consuming on a regular basis, that all those opinions and all these different like different flows of information contradicting each other. It's like, oh, we got Democratic, then we got Republican, and then we got, oh, you should be doing stuff this way, or you should be doing it like this, and then we got like, even spirituality now is like hella fucking divided because we got all these different people expressing their spirituality in their own unique way, and then opinions get mixed and shit, and then people start losing themselves within these opinions, and it's easy to kind of lose yourself within other people's train of thought, other people's feelings and whatever on the subjects and stuff like that. But you gotta arrive to your own conclusion by being alone, by spending a lot of time alone, and when you be alone, you're gonna face your inner demons. So the whole subject of ascending right now is what we're talking about. We're gonna be going hella in depth right now, as much as I can within the next few minutes, about ascending and how to do it properly. Most importantly, how to do it in such a way where you're keeping your sanity intact and you're not losing yourself into the endless amounts of chaotic nonsense that you basically can avoid. You can avoid it by focusing on ascension alone, okay? Ascension will bring us into divinity. Ascension will keep our minds motherfucking pure. God damn, bro. Yo, like, the people in this house do not know how to cook, bro. Fam, like, they do not know how to fucking cook. They be burning shit down steady, but that's exactly why I'm on. I swear, bro, you better. Alright, anyway. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave it at that for now. We can get into story time about my current living circumstances and shit like that in the future. And different videos. Ascension is something I think about. God damn, bruh. Hope we're fucking good. I hope we're good. Okay, I hope we're good. Hope we're good. Hope it don't happen again. All right. So ascension should be your main priority, because when you focus on ascension, you're focusing on ascending spiritually into the higher realms, into the higher planes. Now, it's important to be in your lower planes and live in it continuously throughout your journey, because if you forget to be also in your, because like there's so much about ascending, being the vibration of love. You got all this like all this huge nonsense junkie talk about being in love and always being like in light energy, and it's just bullshit. So you gotta have both, fam. It's the yin and the yang. It's just, come on, this is common sense. It's been like this. This is esoteric knowledge. This is so obvious right in front of your face. Yin and the yang. You gotta live within your lower chakras as well. You gotta live within your lower forces, and you gotta meet your lower needs and all that shit, okay? As well as you ascend to the higher planes. And when you're doing this in reality, it's kind of based on the hermetic principles and the hermetic laws in a way too, and different universal laws that kind of describe ascension in its own way. Even the Bible kind of mentions it. Obviously, it's a huge part of the fucking Bible. Ascension, right? The demons and the angels, right? Oh, the chosen ones, right? Okay, so it's that same principle. It's the same philosophy, but you're viewing it from the perspective of wanting to actually see the truth. So whenever you kind of like get into these philosophical like conversations and these different spiritual subjects and shit like that, you got to keep in mind that we are trying to be practical as fuck, because We need everybody to jump on board, fam. We need like as much people to jump on board if the tides are ever going to shift in the favor of freedom, prosperity for all, and living in, well, regardless of what the fuck happens, but consciousness is always going to be shifting, right? There's different ages. So now this next principle I'm about to mention real quick, and I'm going to wrap this video probably after a few more sentences after I mention this, because I'm not going to keep this too long. On, for example, like I heard these different ages, like golden age, and then, or even in astrology you got the Aquarian age, right? Like right now we're pretty much entering into the age of Aquarius, which is the knowledge age and the age of sharing your perspectives and kind of like people just opening their different channels of where they're learning from and gaining knowledge from and gaining all these different things in your mind, in your experience of consciousness. So this different shit that happens in your life is got to come home. And most importantly, you can't lose yourself in all these different perspectives, because you got to channel your yin and yang. You got to be in your own alone as well. When you're alone, you're going to be facing demons, and you're going to be also meeting and contact your own angels to guide you through this fucking life. All right, because you got your own individual experience, unlike anybody else. Because we all got our own experience. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, we all got our own experience. We all got our own individual, unique experience, to where nobody can ever tell you how to live your life, because you are born in a certain context, a certain place, and everything exists proportionally for a reason. That's why you can't just be all light and love, because motherfucker, you gotta deal with the darkness of life. You gotta deal with that shit on a regular basis. If it's something you're trying to avoid and escape from, then, well, there you go. You just named your own fucking problem. You're trying to escape it rather than accepting what is and accepting it as it is. It's just fucking nonsense, bro. So anyways, I'm gonna skip right over that, because I don't want to get too much into that right now, into detail. But I'm just gonna keep it at that for now. And ascension should be your focus in spiritual like enlightenment, because if you're meditating, if you're whatever the fuck you're doing, if you're getting into magic, if you're doing whatever it is, a lot of esoteric knowledge is dumbed down in the mainstream. Like, for example, like people be learning like meditation and yoga and stuff from the East, and they be doing it like now you get all these thoughty ass yoga models, right? Not to hate on any thoughty ass yoga models. I fuck with it, but I'm just saying at the same time, it's a little bit like, why though? I mean, I don't know. But we live in a society like motherfuckers. Everywhere you go, you got fucking sexual capitalization. Like you got sex thrown constantly in your face, no matter where you are and how you are, right? So that influences your mind too, and influences your consciousness. So okay, so I'm gonna bring it home and bring it to the point right now by saying, like, you incarnated into this life to experience what you're experiencing for a reason, okay? We all got our own purpose. We all got our own journeys to walk, and you incarnated into this exact life to get these exact experiences for whatever it may be. So no matter what, nobody can tell you're wrong, but at the same time, I'm here to help y'all, kind of remind y'all, like, yo, look, there's two sides to life. You can go all the way left, you can go all the way right, or you can walk straight through the middle and take the middle path, which is living in the yin and yang, right? So that's literally like as simple as it gets, as I can fucking put it. You want to be in balance, and in balance with the world around you, because when you're in balance with everything that is, you're ascending, because you're seeing the truth in all things. Does that make sense? You're seeing the truth within everything you do, every person you've spoken to in your life, every experience you've ever had. Literally name it, fam. Your spirit is older than the fucking body we live in. Y'all know that. But come on, we know that, right? Like the spirit is older than the body we have incarnated into. So the spirit has multiple experiences, has a lot more experiences than the fucking body. So that's why when you start tapping in spiritually, you'll be getting like different kind of downloads. You'll be like getting kind of feelings about something you've done that you've never really done in your childhood. That make like you'll start just seeing shit. And I don't want to get into detail about that either, because I can go into detail with that. We can kill that for another video too. But getting to the point, let me wrap this up right now, because we at 9:46. So all right, let's wrap this up right now. I like keeping my videos short now, fam. Getting to the point straight up. And so, like, here we go. the boundaries you set with yourself on how you want to play the game is gonna define your character. Your character is based off what your playing field, right? Because we all live in our own unique world. So basically, like, we all live in our own video game. Like, we all got our own video game, and this all our unique individual video games that we're all playing out in our lives in this incarnation into your life that you're playing out your video game. It's connected to the whole video game, which is the whole game. So we're all in this. We're all stuck in the game. Is basically that point. We're all stuck in the game. So whatever you do, you're stuck in the game, like with everybody else. So you, regardless of what you think or how you feel, you gotta deal with truth and it's on its own playing field as the game itself. So that's how we all talk about like oneness and shit like that in spirituality. It's because oneness connects us all together to understand. Oh shit, we all stuck in the simulation. We all in the matrix. We all like that. That gives us compassion for each other and shit like that, right? That gives us empathy. That gives us self-knowledge, self-discovery, which gives us knowledge and self-discovery of basically other people, because other people are just a reflection of yourself. So that's just like how I want to wrap Ascension, fam. That's what you gotta focus on. It's